Welcome back to Avalon and Ninth. Please make sure to subscribe, like, comment, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is probably a little weird. You're probably like, why are you doing another talk through video? Or why are you doing a talk through video? I say another, but let's be honest, by the time this one goes up before the one that I just did. So, okay, anyways. I'm really failing at memory keeping for my kids. I've done it well in the past, but I've really failed with this planner. And I'm not going to. I absolutely refuse to not fail in this. Granted, this is a little bit out of like what is my comfort zone in terms of those things. But anyways, so I did this and I never posted it. Did I do the voiceover? No, I never did the voiceover. I loved it. Like, I had the kids, everything. Like, things were just looking amazing. And same with this one, although this was the week from craziness here in Texas. So that didn't. And then I did do okay on this week, but I just didn't feel like this was my vibe and did well. This one did well, but I have missed a lot of weeks. So like I missed the rest of February. So now we're into March and I've already missed the first week of March in doing it. So we're just going to jump right into this upcoming week, which when you see this will be the middle of the week. And I am really paring down my sticker purchases. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 albums just chock full of stickers, and I need to have that come down some. So I am going to be shopping my stash, and since I use my kits in my planner, I try to use other kits in other planners. So that is what I'm doing here. So the kit is from Scribble Prints Co. Don't know if this is in her shop. I don't really shop with her anymore, but I have a lot of kits, so why the heck not? And, I'm gonna move my tea out of the way. So if you hear like ice clanking, I'm gonna foil this. We're gonna foil this. So somebody asked me what this book was in a recent video. It is just a Print Pressions bound B6, and obviously the binding is going to break really quickly as you start to put stickers in here, but I figured what the heck, I will use this with my Rose Colored Days subscription so that, yeah, I can do that. So let's take a look here because I do want to use foil in this kit, but what foil do I want to use? So, y'all, I don't know what to use. Like, I'm thinking like the sunflowers here, like, because that would be pretty on the bottom. So, but obviously none of the other ones would be great. So what do I use? I mean, should we use March and April's? Like, they're two different kinds of, like, this is a gold hollow and then this is like a regular gold. Oh, see, decisions. See, I am not fancy and I don't have this stuff planned out ahead of time. So you see me struggle bus. That's way too busy. No, I definitely want to go with a gold. Okay, and that's way too busy. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull out March 2020. So where's gonna be March 2020? Here it is, right here, at least for the bottom washi. And the thing that I love about Rose Colored Days is subscription is, one, you get a whole ton. So I will never get through all of these rolls. Well, I might get through this one because this is like my second time using it. But she has the perforated washi at the short strip and the long strip. So, which makes me happy. And I can't lay things down to save my life straight. That is totally, like, literally the line goes like that, you guys. But you can't tell on camera, which is an amazing thing. So let's see if we can get the longer strip done correctly. And though you do have to sometimes be a little careful, because sometimes it looks like the perforated line is there, but it's not. So you do have to be a little careful. So let's start in this corner and let's go to the top, and then much better placement. Okay, so there is that. And then I think, like I said, I think we'll use this like Wild Thing washi, so April 2020s, which is okay, so that's March and March. So I should probably show you how I keep my stash of washi. So okay, here's those other full boxes. And I don't know if I will. Should I? Oh, see, this is like gold and gold. So this is more like a light gold, and this is more like a hot gold. You know what? We are just gonna go for it and not have any regrets whatsoever, except regrets that, you know, probably this is not the best way to pack things, and it's really, really hard to get things out. Okay. Do I want to? No, this one is the, yeah, that's March. Okay. So, all right, full boxes of these and this, and then the headers. Headers. So she does perforated headers as well, and we'll do the gold hollow. Okay, I think that'll go perfect with this kit, and now I can close this up, and we are good to go. All right, date dots. So this comes up with the 15th. Okay, so I'm really bad at doing this planner. Obviously, at the end of the day, I'm kind of really bad at all of them. Yay for marketing. Like, that's like, oh man, don't follow her. She's not going to give you anything great. But part of that is just because life is just so busy. And things take time. And that's just facts. That is one thing. That's one thing that I tell my children. I tell them, I will never lie to you. I will never lie to you. I will always tell you the truth, even if the truth is not what you want to hear. I will always tell it to you. Facts. So that's kind of just how I live my life, is facts. I mean, obviously, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all, and I'll do that as well. But I will give help as well, but I also won't lie. And I will say that, yes, I do struggle with this because there's just so many things to get done during the day. But I want that to change, because how fair is that to my children when they go to look back after I'm gone that I didn't do any memory keeping for them? Like, don't they want to remember things? So here's to getting better. Okay, now let's do the date covers, and we'll just work our way backwards on this one. So I will do what we've done in the past, and I will mark school time up at the top. So we will get to that. Oh, look, I think somebody's letting the dogs outside. Amazing. I don't have to yell at them to do it. I love it when my kids listen to me. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. Oh, so last night we watched this new movie on Netflix called Yes Day, and it's got Jennifer Garner in it, and I love Jennifer Garner. Love her. Okay, let me find my school script stickers. Anyways, we had started watching a different show that my husband had recommended, but opted to switch to this movie. And there was times where I was like about to cry, because I feel like I say no all the time to the kids, and that I'm not fun. And I've even broke down, like, you know, the kids, you're the fun dad. Like, everybody, you know, thinks that you're fun, and I'm just this buzzkill. And so I like it really resonated with me. I'm hoping it resonated with the kids because there was some struggles in there. Like the main character, the oldest child, she's a girl, but she's 14. And some of those things we've been, you know, going through in terms of like how, you know, it's always hard to let your first one go. Like you don't know how to do it. Like there's no handbook for any of this. And that's the thing that we will remind them, like, hey, while you're growing up, so are we. Like we've never been through this. This is all new experiences to us as well. And we're not trying to make things horrible for you, but know that we're also, you know, like this is different for us too. So anyways, it really resonated with me. It really, like, I got to the edge of tears a couple of times because I don't like being the no mom. I don't like being the one always having to tell them what to do. Like, I don't always want to be, and there's my dogs barking again. But luckily the kids are they hear it and they get it. But anyways, I don't always want to be the one saying, you can't do this, you can't do that, blah, 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 blah. And so it really resonated with me. And I mean, it was just a good feel-good story and everything. And then at the end, the kids had asked, so are we going to have a yes day? I was like, oh, snap. Okay, maybe. So these stickers are from Happy Daya. I love them. They are perfect for right here in this little box with the school time sticker. School time is from my shop. These are definitely larger. We did just change the custom scripts so that they're more based on height than width. So that way you can, you know, get like habit tracker ones and have more space, but everything will be at the most this width size, just so that you're not overrun by a huge script sticker. So anyways, we'll put those down. Kids this last week ended up having Taekwondo boot camp, so their school day was definitely modified in terms of what they did. But at the end of the movie, we all felt like, at least I did, I felt it was a good movie and felt pretty happy with it. I sure hope the kids did too. And who knows, maybe one day we'll have a yes day. That kind of scares me, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so let's move on to the day by day. And we shall get this out of here. Okay, so I don't really use those. I use that stuff. I'll probably use that. I'm gonna have to use a fashion. Do I use the guy or do I use the legs? Because we have 7 days and I already put the other one over there. I'm not a fan of fashion girls. I don't mind like flat lays and stuff like that. But do I use the legs or do I use the guy? Such a hard one. Okay, I'll have to decide on that one. I will use these functional boxes. Probably won't use those. Probably won't use those, and I will use the functional boxes here. Okay, so let's get started. We'll just start with this. So Mondays, not only are they school days, they are also Taekwondo days. So I'm just going to keep going down the way. Let's see how this works. Okay, so kids have Taekwondo that evening. So which one do I want to use? Let's use the blue. And I have a script sticker for this because, you know, handwriting sucks and I hate writing the same things over and over and over again. So Taekwondo days, and if I can get it to pop up. There we go. All right, so we've got Taekwondo that day. I will make sure I put that down. I'll put some character stickers in afterwards. And then let's see. maybe I will use these just so that I can cut them down to 4-spot checklists for each of the kids. Let's do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the yellow. And we will just cut this one off. It's the thing I love about lines. Sorry. Moving the trash can. All right, so see, this is why I don't go like this, because then if that's that, it should be this one, right? Yeah. Yeah, if it isn't, we'll just make do. Okay, and then we shall, oh, look at that. That like works perfectly, y'all. It's like it was meant to be. And then I think what I'll do is I'll take like this and put it over the hearts. Perfect. I got that little trick from Anna from Anna Reads and Plans. She is one of my PR girls. She's amazing. So let's see. Where's the I want to do the cute little raccoon guy. He can go right down here. Okay, which means that this will be red here. Okay, and on Tuesdays, what do we have on Tuesdays? Tuesdays, we don't really have a whole heck of a lot to do besides school, so we'll cut this bad boy down because I got 4 kids. And I'm kind of trying to take a little page from Caitlin's in terms of like what she does and stuff, but I want to mark something for each kid. So not necessarily what they all did, but what one kid did, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's do this one, and we're going to kind of center it a little bit better. There we go. Cute. Okay, so we don't have, I'm going to wipe this out. I don't know of anything else that we have going on Tuesday. However, that doesn't mean Tuesdays are a little bit of interesting days because we can go to Taekwondo or we don't have to go to Taekwondo. So I think what I'll just do is I'll just put a box down just because. Okay. Moving on, we'll alternate back up to the full box. All right. And so then we come here. Okay. On Wednesdays are one of our busiest days. So we have dance. So I'm going to mark that because guess what, guys? Guess what? I have a script for that too. That's right. Because that's how I roll. So, and then that way we can put a cute little whatchamacallit guide there. Okay, so now here we go. This should be this color. Okay. All right, let's get back to talking because I really suck at this one. Oh, I totally forgot. Okay, hold on. So Wednesdays are our busiest nights. So not only do we have dance, but we have, okay, that's going to have to stay there. Oh, shoot. Okay, how do I do this? I totally, see, I fudged things up. This is why I have a really hard time doing talk through videos because I mess them up, you guys. But this is, oh man. Okay, how do I get this dance sticker off of there? And this is where having nails would be like superbly heavenly because, okay. We saved the day. We saved the day. Okay, so we have dance, and then we have Taekwondo that evening. Okay, now we're good. We're good. We're good. We're okay. We're okay. And let's use this. Okay, so this, I said in my Facebook group that I was going to start talking about during the videos and during voiceovers of things that I do to balance. Because I've received questions like, how do you balance running a business and homeschooling your kids at the same time? And first and foremost, kids' schooling will always come first. So we get up in the morning, and that is the goal. Let's get schoolwork done. Now, however, there's like a big caveat to this. I am fortunate enough to have an office right off of my schoolroom, and that is where I work. So a lot of the times, once I get them set up with what they're doing, I am able to go over in there and, what was I going to say? I go over there and get started on something, whether that be cutting, designing, printing, answering emails, cleaning up, whatever, packaging orders, whatever it needs to be. But as soon as they say, hey mom, I need some help, I stop exactly what I'm doing and I go over to help them. So that's that. So their schooling will always come first. Yes, I do realize that I'm in a unique, so let's do another blue. So I know it's like it's not a patterned one, but whatever. So I am in a unique situation because we do homeschool. So I am on my schedule, not somebody else's. However, it doesn't make it any easier in terms of getting stuff done because things still have to be accomplished accordingly. So, just because I work from home doesn't mean that I don't have timelines and deadlines myself. So that's the thing. And I block things. So when it comes to school and this has taken a lot of time to get towards. Okay, so we do have dance on Thursday. Sorry, I'll segue back. Do have dance on Thursday. Don't know if we will have Taekwondo just yet. So I'm only going to put that up here just in case we do have Taekwondo. And let's flip. I block everything out. So some days I'm more successful than others. And some days I am not. But I do a lot of block timing. So when it comes to school, let's see, what was the yellow? When it comes to school, we are done by a certain time. End of story. Does that mean that they will have homework? Yes, sometimes they will. Does that mean every day they have homework? No, they don't. And the way that I operate with homework is, while everybody else is gone, they're the ones that have to go through it, and then if they need help, they're going to have to wait on me until I have a break. So we do have very specific blocks of time of where things are getting done. And really, honestly, at the end of the day, because they have to, knowing that they were now going to have to wait on me and I'm not waiting on them type thing, it makes them, go, I should probably get this done. So I would say 8 times out of 10, they are very self-motivated starters in ensuring that the work is done. Otherwise, they're going to be sitting in that schoolroom by themselves for a lot longer. So that, I can't emphasize how much blocking time is such an important aspect of any of this. Which also means, like, for my business, I block I block time. If it doesn't get done during that time, well, then I'm going to either, one, be staying up late, or two, having to push things to the sides in terms of like releases and stuff like that. So I really, but I also try to put in a buffer because, well, life happens. Okay, we're going to put the weekend banner up here because I don't want it to, that was totally off. Like, just make the weekend banner the width of this. Okay, I digress. Okay, Friday nights have been movie nights for us. We have really been actively pushing to have movie/game night every Friday night. So sometimes it's both. But that's what we do on Friday nights. And then Saturday and Sunday, of course, we're going to use this double box. So I'm going to show you a really neat trick with what I'm going to do in this sidebar when I'm done. So I will talk more in my other voiceovers. Granted, when you see this video, I've already talked about some things. So I don't know why I sit here. I probably should not film out of order for when I'm going to upload them. But, you know, I'm a genius. At the end of the day, I'm a genius. Okay, so let's see. Where's my full boxes? Okay, let's do this one. So another thing, and this is the biggest thing that somebody who has multiple kiddos to do, and well, multiple kiddos to take care of and multiple things to do. There we go. Let me rephrase it correctly. Okay. I told you I was going to get off somehow. No, I'm not off. I'm fine. Okay. Is give yourself some grace. That is the biggest thing. I just talked to my kids this morning about how my house used to be so much cleaner when they were babies, when they were younger, which is so like ironic and weird, but it's fact. It's true. And part of that is because I make my kids do chores every day. They're the ones that are in charge of it, and I have to let go of perfection. Because I absolutely refuse to churn out any type of adult into society that cannot know basic things to take care of themselves. Okay? So, my kids cook, they clean, they have to help with menu planning, they have to do laundry. Every time something is broken in this house, they have to sit and help me fix it. Everything. Every time we go to get, something done with the car, they have to go with us. Because I absolutely, I will cover those two here in just a minute. I just want to get this last third box down. So like I said, I absolutely refuse to let them become lazy and entitled and not able to do basic functional things. So that's me, and I have no judgment against anybody else. So, but I've had to give myself a lot of grace, because nothing is perfect and it drives me nuts. So give yourself some grace. That is my biggest advice, because if you don't, you're just going to drive yourself nuts with everything. Okay, that did not line up the way that I wanted it to. Okay. And it's going to peel. Yeah. Once again, embrace the crookedness. Like I've said in multiple videos, embrace the crookedness. Okay, so I have something really fantastic to do. And these are all individually cut. Okay. Okay, and I only have 2 of those. But I have these. Okay. All right. Here's my thing. Okay, I have my trusty dusty scripts with all of my kids' names on them. And this is what we're gonna do. How are we gonna do this? I say that this is what we're gonna do, and then I'm like, how are we gonna do this? Okay, so this is what I'm trying to do. Let me flip back. So see how I have them here, and then I have the little checklist. That's what I am trying to do. So let's see. Do I have? Okay. Oh, I do. Okay, do I want to go patterned or do I want to go solids? Can never go wrong with patterns. Okay, you probably can, but I won't tell if you won't tell. All right, and then we're gonna work kind of backwards on this in terms of this. Okay, so what am I doing? Okay, well, for this, I'm marking it, and these are gonna be the 3 things that I want them to focus on for the week, whether it be laundry, dishes. Where do I want to put these? Let's just go right up against it. Okay. Laundry, dishes, because one thing that my kids have been telling me is that they're sick of doing the same chores over and over again. Gotcha. I hear you. And I don't want them to think that I don't listen to them and their quote unquote grievances. Now, caveat to that, sometimes I don't care that you don't like your chores. There are many things about adulting that we don't like, yet still have to do. There's many things about parenting that we don't like, but we still have to do it. So that is my biggest caveat, is that just because you don't like it doesn't mean you still don't have to do it. However, if I want any significant growth from my children, I also understand that I need to move them along in terms of what they need to get done. And now that we've had some growth and progress happening, it's time for everybody to kind of move up a level. So this is the goal for this, because come on, let's face it, I have not been, and as I talked about in my Facebook group, I have lots of successes, but I also have a lot of failures. So can we please just fingers crossed that this becomes a success in terms of me doing everything. Okay, so here's what we have, and I told you we still needed to foil. So like I said, I covered these up, and I'm just going to mark one thing for each of the kids every day. So let's, what do I want to do? I don't think I'm going to do the headers because I ended up covering up some of the headers with my box placement. So it is what it is. I think we're going to just stick with these full boxes here, and we're just gonna just keep going through on all of these. I think it'll look pretty cool. I don't know, we'll see. It might not look cool at all, but this would be really cool with a like a Lion King Savannah type kit. So oh shoot. The only other bad thing about this is that if you start pulling in the wrong way, they will tear. And that's what just happened to me right there. So I am out of a full box, which is fine. Not that big of a deal. Wow, why are we... What is going on here? Okay, we fixed it. Well, I tore all the way through a whole bunch. I don't know what happened. This looks like this is... Oh, I see what happened. Okay, I see what happened. Either way, it works. It got me right back to the one that I needed anyways. So, it's been a long while since I've foiled, and thank you for being forgiving. So fingers crossed that this becomes a success. And if I annoyed you with another talk through video, I apologize. Obviously I can see analytics, and if you give this a thumbs down, you give it a thumbs down, and if you give it a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it, because I'm just trying new and different things. That's all. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Okay, so when I pulled this out, because I have these two right here, and they're very similar frames, but then it allows me to put the Wild Thing quote up here. So, like I said, just be careful when you're tearing them. That's the only thing. Oh, it's looking so good, all right. No. I have a really hard time seeing where it's coming at because of the glare. So, all right, and then the last thing I need to do is put their names here. And I think that will be good for a memory planner. Just need to remember to fill it out at the end of the day for sure. Okay, let's open it up and let's see how it looks. Oh my gosh, look at that foil. It's amazing. Look at that sunflower foil at the bottom. I love it. All right, you guys, this actually wasn't too bad. I'll take a 37 minute video any day of the week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my rambling. Everything will be down in the description box below. And yeah, let's give this a try. Let's see how this works for a plan with me, and we'll go from there. If it doesn't work and you guys still like my other type of voiceovers and stuff, then maybe I'll start merging a couple into videos and just doing that. Anyways, until then, you guys have a wonderful week. Stay safe, be happy, and enjoy. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay? Bye.